Hey guys, it's Shoshana of Light Your Own Path, and I'm back with another energy check-in. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. During this session, it's going to be 10 minutes or less. We're going to do Reiki for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to pull a card and give a reading for the collective. Now, Reiki is pure positive energy that is used to help you feel more relaxed, less stressed, and less overwhelmed. So I'm going to play some music. We're gonna get into the mood, and you can meditate, you can journal, you could be listening to this, just the audio. You don't even have to be looking at me, although I am pretty. So get into a comfortable position, and now that you're there, go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out. Now return to your natural breathing, and we will begin. That was the wrong music. It's time to come back into this time and space. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, round your shoulders. And when you're ready, open your eyes. How was that for you? I'd love to know. It was good for me because, even though I am channeling the Reiki as a conduit, I still get the benefits of it, and I do need it sometimes. So what we're gonna do now is pick a card to see what is the message to move you forward as you integrate this energy to help reset you for the rest of the week. Endings are also beginnings. This also reminds me of anyone who does tarot readings of the Tower card and the Death card. Endings are new beginnings because sometimes things come to an end, right? And I love how here they have the cycles of the moon. Because once the cycle of the moon, it goes through the new moon to the full moon to the last quarter to the waning moon, and then it starts all over again. So as you're going forward, what are the things that are ending? We may be thinking like, oh my gosh, this is the end. This is horrible. What the heck? I can't believe this. But when something ends, it gives the opportunity for something new to be born. I know you may be in a point where you don't want to hear that at all. And you know what? There are times when I don't want to hear that either. But when you're ready to hear it in the future, just know that because something ended means something more beautiful can happen. Because if that thing that ended, it was probably supposed to be ending in the first place. And if it hadn't ended the way it did, you would have never moved on. You would have never be able to look back and say, you know what, that did end, but that was probably a good thing for me because now I wouldn't have this. Now I wouldn't have this opportunity to do this. I wouldn't have seen this. I wouldn't have known this is what I was missing. So don't look at endings as, I'm going to say, I encourage you not to look at endings as the end all be all. After you get over the pain, the hurt, the disappointment, the guilt, the shame, or whatever emotion that is, you don't want to stay there. Start looking to say, okay, this is ended, but what is my new beginning? What is this thing that I can build from it? How can I build from it? How can I grow from it? What new opportunities are opening up for me? And that's how you start to come back to yourself and not look at endings as the worst thing that could ever happen, as tower moments, because it's true. Endings are also beginnings. So that is the message for today. You guys, find the things that make you happy, whole, and joyful, and do more of that.